Our main trail starts like right near the shed, loops all the way around and goes up by the side of the house. I'm working on this section. This will be trimmed out. And when you get to here, you have two options. You can go this way, which I've made very little progress on, or you go this way, little stopping point. Get this thing cut as soon as my saw comes in. Links back up to our other trail over there. And I also started this. Didn't get too far to that tree. All right, so here's an update. We were at here, the last video. So now we get to come all the way down here. Now we are about here, which is pretty good. I'm gonna make it go up a little bit more to that tree right there before it slams back down. I think we're gonna go down to that tree and that tree, so you get a nice little downhill, and then loop it back up closer to here. That other trail is gonna come pretty close to this tree. I believe it's at those two. And then it's gonna branch out that I'm dealing with right now. Cleared all this, so it's just a nightmare. All right, so this section is off the downhill. We did a lot of work yesterday, got really far actually. You can come down through this way, and it'll wrap around. The other trail is gonna like snake back and forth up and through there until it comes down. We're going to split this off and go over, possibly use that log to make a feature, like a, not a skinny, it's like a skinny, it's probably something wide. A lot of our properties got, once you get back here, at the bottom is all wet. We're going to go further back and see what it looks like out there. So you see those orange flags off in the distance right there and there? That's our trail. Our trail comes down and goes around. That's the downhill section at the very top where it splits off to the left. We're eyeballing, turning off here, coming around to this log, creating like a feature that you have to ride across. Then it comes right over here, and then this section is what I was checking out. That looks like we'll be able to ride on that once we clear it out, and then the trail connects right over there. I also scouted like way back there. There's a lot more of that junk, but way back there, looks like our neighbors have started making a road. Up there comes Bishop. He's not gonna look against me. Yeah. Say hi.
Who are you?
I'm Dad.
Where are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm filming a video. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so it turns out I was able to get some trail building done. I didn't really touch anything new here, but where the little dirt mound was, now have a tiny little drop. But coming this way, you'll be able to catch a little bit of air. Added this little berm right here. This section was very narrow before, not cleared out, so I went through and just murdered this section. I really went back and forth between waiting and just cutting these out, but I got too anxious, so I just put some dirt. Likely what I'll do once I can cut these out is use this dirt and create a berm so that way you can catch speed over to there. Cleared this out. It's gonna add a berm here, but I think I'm gonna go down further and work somewhere else on the trail. It is cold and I need to get moving. All right, somewhere else on the trail. Okay, right on the other side of this is a little drop. Over there is a new berm I made. I don't know if you can see, you can come down this, shoot down, and then make your way back up this section. Got to about right here, or here I should say, started reshaping this area. But what I want to do is clean out this whole area, because this right here is pretty much the last part that needs to be done to make this thing rideable. So this area is kind of dirty. You gotta clean up a lot of crap, but I think this is the worst of it. I think the rest of the trail is rideable now. Maybe later I'll give it a little lap. So this is, fix this so it's not off the camber. This will become something for this turn, I don't know. Put some logs in. So coming off this drop right here, it's a little bit more cleaned up. This might get cleaned up a little bit more, but man, by doing this, besides the normal loop, drop this, you can pop into here. If I can create a good berm, pop in, turn, that'd be cool. Sweet downhill right through here to trail gap.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. That was bad. I was trying to block over this thing. Off the edge. Wow. And I just crashed. Whoa. Ready? Woo. Oh, that's not the good house. Oh, ah. I'm okay. I'm okay, Dad. I'm reading them.
All right, so after filming Bishop and watching him wipe out on this turn right here, I decided to clear out all this, clear out this. All right, so you might recognize the spot's been cleaned up. Normally you get to here and you'd go down this section, turn. It's kind of a spot where you lose a lot of speed. It looked funner when there's a bunch of roots, but after cleaning it up and everything and realizing they weren't roots, I made this section where you can go straight now. Also, the problem with going down here is since you lose speed, you couldn't take this corner fast. And now, if you ride it right, you got a pretty good berm. Still working on building it up higher. Kids are still trying to figure out how that works. But maybe we'll be able to catch her going down it a little bit. Up. Yeah, I saw that. All right, here comes Bishop. He struggles a little bit coming up this, so let's see how he does. Up, he's taking the other way. Careful not to run into your sister, dude. Nope. All right, straight ahead is the trails. Right over here is where I marked for the bandit trail, goes around. And here is where our new downhill section will be. Pretty much just cut the entire thing. This whole thing right here needs to be adjusted. Whatever. Down, down, down. Right here, I'm gonna make like a little thing to get across. It's a little tight here. Raise it up, maybe like a little platform or something. I don't. All right, and you come down here. Rake. And you turn. Debating on getting rid of this tree. As of right now, you'd likely go on the outside of this tree. And then this is like way off camber. So this needs to be fixed. And then you'll pop up. So right here, I still have a little bit of cleaning to do. And you pop up right here, which is the bottom of that downhill trail. I don't know who is gonna wanna watch this video. I don't know, what week are we on? 7, 6, 7. Living in New Jersey. Started cutting a new trail right here. It's gonna go down here. I got a log here, I gotta make something to go over. Gonna build a bridge or something. I'm not sure what's going on over there. All right, so a lot of work got done on the new trail. This way is the new one. That's the bandit trail, which goes around. I'll bring up that bandit trail in a second again. This all needs to be filled in with dirt, but this is getting pretty close to rideable with the log drop. And then once this gets all filled in, so originally I was thinking a jump or a drop, but realized that tree is too much in the way, and to try to approach it with this angle might be rough. We'll see. For the time being, I moved that gigantic rock, which probably weighs at least 250, 300 pounds, and got it in place from like over there somewhere. Once this is filled in with rocks and dirt, this will just be a sweet little rollable feature. Now, that bandit trail, while I do have other plans for it to go further on out there, I'm gonna make a line that cuts through here as well. So that way, if you don't want to take this downhill trail, you can come through here and go straight there and skip that.